Right, okay, so we're going to do a round trip of Route 31, which is going from the central bus station, as you can see, from where the bus is located on the map, all the way around this blue line, taking us to this little patch here in Maryville, which will then re-circuit on the way back. Hopefully going to get these remaining network stops up to level 5, and we'll actually see what happens afterwards next. Because it took me ages to try and get the last missions done until I then realised what the hell was going on wrong. So let's go along here. Oh, for a signal. Shoot. No. What's happened? Set the cashier to no, because I can't be bothered punching in all the change, and it's all about make sure that we get the network stops up. I've got enough money in the bank. Oh, there's another bus. This bus is going to... I'll let him out, it'll be nice. We're 28. Where is he going? I think he's going to Hayscales. So he's pulling out, so we're just going to follow in behind him. It's only now I've just been noticing buses leave the station. Of course. So he's going to turn left as well along with us. Well, we're going to turn left with him. So he's in the Cetra. I believe this is bus he's driving, so it's he's driving what was my 28th. No, a 29th bus. I think I've got 29 buses. Oh no, I don't have a bus for every route. So he's number 28, I'm number 31. Crazy. I wonder if he's really going to the same bus stop as me. Anyway, we're turning right, so I'm going to just slightly nip in front of him. Or her. Who is it? It's a him. So he's going to... Oh, he's actually going to Fisher, guys. I believe that'll be his first stop, actually. Fisher goes destination fully for that. And he's actually going to come in behind me. Yeah, I see he's indicated coming behind. So now we're in the lead. And he's probably going to overtake us at this point. Let's get the corner. Because we're going to have to make a stop in here and we'll actually see him pass.
Next stop, Victory Road.
So you just watch from in the left mirror at the top of the screen. Oh, actually he's pulling in. Oh, okay. Suddenly I'm now starting to realise that nobody wants on my bus. They're waiting for...
Hey there. Oh, long time no see.
They're waiting for him to open.
Hi. Yeah, yes indeed.
Oh, hang on. Let's do it here.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
The time with the, yeah. Good to see you.
Okay, I think...
Have a good one.
Vehicles don't seem to have left passengers. I'll rage. Okay, it hasn't. That's fine. So hopefully doing this round trip will not only increase the stops one level at a time, but hopefully doing it in a round trip mode will give us the passengers will be picking up for each stop. We'll see, we'll see.
That's my stop.
Fisher's Ground.
I don't know how people can forget where they're supposed to be going off at. And here, now the buses finally turn out. I'm very disappointed. I expect my drivers to be quick and efficient, and that's me doing all quick and efficient from my driver for Route 28. I want to check out who is driving that route. So hopefully I'm curious to see what happens after this set of missions, because I don't think there's any more part of the map that can be unlocked until the game subsequently releases the airport and the other small town village DLC. Obviously we've been holding off because of the constant updates for the game and trying to fix it and try to make it run slightly smoother. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens after this, because there's not really anything else. We've got all the buses. I think we've unlocked every stop we can at the moment, so I don't really think there's anything else really there's to do. What other achievements the game would have us set and play.
Stop, Fisher's Ground.
And also because of the trophy collection that I had a look at yesterday, there's not really too many other trophies I might need to do. It would just be the ones I didn't know there was in the game, like you free roam on your bus and go into different locations, find these hidden items and whatnot. And those are really the only achievements left in the game to do for the time being, so I think I've done everything mission-wise, it feels like, in terms of like, you know, bus collecting, network unlocking. I could be wrong, but hopefully I'll get this done today. Well, I should get it done today. No excuse not to get it done today. And we'll see how all that works.
Rondea.
Why?
Oh, right.
Right.
It
Okay.
was
No.
Gruyere.
I'm gonna be the big-headed individual and say that was your own fault. I'm gonna take the charge. I'm not gonna let you come back inside. You should never overtake on a road like this. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Oh. Potholes. I think it's now as well. These roads should not have potholes. I thought the Peterhead to Aberdeen road had many potholes. This is just taking the absolute mick. At least the Peterhead Council would, well, Aberdeenshire Council would act on the potholes in Peterhead. Surprisingly so. Oh, sure. Okay, experience-wise, it's not going to be the best drive again, but hopefully it'll, once they add some new, they did tweet out saying they were going to add some new features in the game soon and some content, I think. So once that comes into play, then I'll say hopefully focus on getting my leveling back up as much as I possibly can. So I've got every bus, I don't need to worry about. I think there's other things I can unlock, like skins and things like that, but I've only been using the one skin really for my buses just to establish myself in my fleet
Dr. Julius Bachelor Street.
Come on, we're actually going to pick up some people. Fixed.
I don't feel like looking.
So the last stream of this game that I did, the stream cut off, I think twice. I think it crashed once, then I got it back on again, and then crashed again.
Oh, hi.
Dr. Doyle.
Yes, indeed. The last
And
time
I just didn't bother going back on until they said they were going to fix the game, which
Yeah, good to see you.
they have
Have a
done
good
so.
one.
It's been one instance where where I crashed yesterday, but I think it was because the game is struggling to cope with the level of route creation, and the navigation along the map is still very, very buggy, very, very glitchy.
Did you catch the concert last night at the
I
old
think if I started a new
sawmill?
game, it'd probably.
They brought the
I think they've probably
house
done an
down.
update for that. But they did say some updates. But don't be surprised if it maybe doesn't work too effectively with your current save. Some of them have worked effectively well. This one hasn't really. If I started a new game, possibly it would all be very smooth and very easy to navigate. So I think I'd have to start a new save file if I would. Easier route creation on the map, but some of the updates that they've done have worked on this current save, which I'm very happy about. Unlike certain games, FIFA, where it's smart if you've started a new game, where you've got a game already in the works. We sent out an update, it will not affect a game that you've currently started, which is a pain in the arse, because why would you start a game and then know that there's problems with the game and then release patches for that game only to then tell your people, okay, so if you spent the first 3 or 4 days of the early access playing these games
Stop. Dr. Doyle.
and there's so many problems, why would you want to continue to play the game? Just be then release are for only new save files. Like, why would somebody then be happy and rejoice at that? Because if it was me, I'd be like, well, I've just spent the first 3 days getting my season up to speed, and I'm on a road to glory, and you're trying to tell me that for these updates to have an effect on this game for me, I would have to then restart everything over again. It's already a pain in the arse that it is, the pre-seasons that you want to play to generate some early income, and then getting in all your players, so it's very, very frustrating. But this game is actually updating, and the updates are actually having an effect over the current saves, which is what you want to see in a game. Like, being so far in, like level 20ish, you don't want to be going all the way back to the start. If they just started releasing updates and patches right now, because you spent all that time building up everything and creating everything for basically absolutely nothing if the game doesn't work on that save file. And if the developers are telling you that you need to create a new save game for those updates to work, then it just makes your first 3 or 4 days of playing the game completely and utterly pointless. It makes you think, why do I want to play this game in the future if you can't work on those updates to affect what you've already currently done, or to make your current experience a little bit more smoother, which is what updates are meant to do. Make your current experience more smoother, not to make future future saves or any future games smoother. There are 2 minutes. This person's frozen. I'm really not sure what's going on. I think if I close the door, she might move. Yeah, she's moved. Okay. And she was locked in place at the lamppost. And now she's walking away. Right, okay, so minute and a half. But early. Just go because there's nobody else showing up.
Dr. Doyle Street.
And now we are going to do this whole route in reverse now. It's actually gone a little quicker than I expected.
You want to see a photo?
I haven't really picked up too many passengers. Oh, I've got a fair dodger though. I'll check on that once we get down to Dr. Doyle Street. I'm not too concerned about missing the fair dodgers because it's not bringing my experience down. I'll catch it, I think. I think I'll get experience if I catch it, but... Oh no. Where did that person come from? Okay, one thing I would like the game to... So who was on 28? I'm interested. I want to see that first. Fisher Grants. It was Andreas. Okay. Right. One thing I would like this game to do going forward is that when vehicles are turning into new streets or turning into new streets or they're coming past lights or whatever, the passengers seem to, or the pedestrians, sorry, just seem to willy-nilly they just walk out of the street. So if you're looking across the street and you can already see a vehicle turning into the street you're trying to cross, rather than wait for that vehicle to move, which is what that vehicle has the right to do at that time. Ooh,
I think you're blocking the door.
Then they still cross, and I think that pedestrian I just hit, I think they must be the... Is somebody blocking the door? Hi.
What was it again? Room
Yeah.
one?
If
Room there? Room there? Oh right, it was... Well, yeah.
Right, yeah. So, why would you cross the road when you see a vehicle coming? It doesn't make sense. I think the game, I don't know if it's the game recognises that and has left that unintentionally for you as the driver to then spot, okay, well, like, it's got to make the player react quicker to you know, the surroundings. But realistically in real life, you know, if I'm turning and a pedestrian, so say as we're waiting to turn here and there's a pedestrian on this middle island here, as I'm turning here, the pedestrian should not be crossing at this point, but they are. Oh, sugar. Right, wait, is this right? Oh, sugar. Okay, right. I've just done a very, very, very silly thing. I'm gonna come back round again. Ooh, illegal U-turn. I was just thinking, because I didn't do the train. Oh yeah, because the last route had maintenance. So I think it removed the train centre stop, and I then just did Victory Road. Same with the Setra. The Setra turned the same way as me, otherwise the Setra would be coming up this route. Okay. So yeah, I just feel like realistically you would be turning to then stop during your turn to let somebody cross the street. The person should be letting you pass first, and then when it's clear they can move. I think the game, I don't know if they know that that's a feature that's to make drivers more aware of their surroundings and make them react
got
a
a
bit
text.
better. But
What is
realistically,
Beethoven's favorite fruit?
I should be
Banana.
I should be getting the right to move. So I think that potentially, I think that must be the 9th or 10th one I've hit since I started playing this game. Very frustrating, right? Just as we've done the first loop, and then we're about to do the second one of the round trip. So very frustrating, I won't lie. But that one was a lot quicker than I expected. I don't know if it was just because of the route maintenance, so we'll see. Like, so at this point, like, I'm going to turn here, so there should be anyone passing, but there is usually, which is weird and annoying. So wait, why don't we do this whole? I don't even know why I included this stop. It's
Did
very,
that
very odd.
chicken just cross the road?
Come on, keep going. Go. Right, no one in front of you. There's ample time. Right, I'm just gonna simply ignore him.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in a game.
Because now I've lost.
Next stop, training center.
Well, I've lost some time there because of my mistake. So we're actually not doing Victory Road on this route. I just had to do it because of the
What are
route
you
maintenance.
doing now?
Well, I used to be a banker, but I lost interest.
So hopefully we can get this drive done
Next
slightly
stop,
quicker
Radovanovic Bridge.
than is to be expected. It didn't seem to take too long the first time round, and then also the go around. It's just frustrating to. It's like you don't even see, like, okay, moving the camera with the controller is a little bit frustrating. It's like quite slow as well to move around. It's like even if I can't see a passenger, like they shouldn't be walking out into the middle of the road when a car's coming by. That's what you're taught not to do when you're little in primary school. You know, road safety, crossing safety, all that jazz. The lollipop ladies and what have you. You were taught this in primary school. It's basic knowledge of how to get around in life. And I'd like to think everyone in life is aware of that. And of course, it's as I'm turning, a passenger is being very, very self-centered, so I'm gonna have to stop here. I've never actually done this before, but I'm gonna put the warning lights on just to tell people, like, hey, I've stopped for an inadvertent reason. Oh, okay. Right. Surprised they not tried to overtake me. I apologise. Apologise, boys. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh shoot, I just got no speedometer on. So I don't want to get a speeding fine.
Oh, there's a ladybug on my knee.
Next stop, Radovanovic Bridge.
Right on time.
We certainly are. We are on time. Those lights are green, so I want to catch those lights while they're green.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, he's indicating he wanted to come out. Well, he didn't indicate it. He turned in, so I think he wants to turn right here. Let's see if he is going to turn right. Or if he's just trying to be on traffic. Is he got to turn right? He is! Huh. Well, use your indicators next time, mate. I believe that's another bus in the distance. I believe that's the Setra.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
What? Oh no! I fell asleep.
Next stop, Dr.
God,
Julius
drove in the
Bachelor's
car for sakes. Paying attention there. At least I didn't get a loss of experience with a speed bump, which I hit earlier at a fast rate. Hopefully I can avoid these potholes that are inbound. Potholes. Yeah, the pothole just around this corner. If I can avoid it, it'll be good. Even if I reduce the speed, then you see, it's like you've got cars going in one direction, so it's like even if I had to turn, that would be a stupid place for a pothole because I'm putting other drivers in danger by swirling across like to the middle of the road. It was actually this speed bump I overshot earlier. Seemingly the braking on Simplistic is very, I would say abrupt, but it's like as soon as you hit brake, your bus will just stop like that. Like so, if you feel like you're overshooting your braking time, and you feel like you're gonna go backwards a bit, as long as you hit brake, you'll stop with no fear of hitting someone. But unrealistic, I feel like the braking would be it feels smoother in my mind. I think it would be better than Simplistic, judging your braking time.
Next stop, Dr. Julius Bachelor Street.
Wow, perfect parking.
Oh, so well, I mean, I certainly did not teach that driver to number 17. I'll have to check who's driving number 17. That is a no-no. That for me as a businessman is costing me a lot of money. So we have to check and see who's driving number 17 and issue them with some kind of warning. That's obviously, I mean, that was not the fault of the lorry parking driver. That
I
was
never thought Hans would come back to the family.
that was the fault of my driver. And I've witnessed that as well. So I don't need any of the CCTV from the bus itself or from the buildings. Or any dash cams. That's simply I've witnessed that as a boss.
Some strange dialogue.
So
just
whoever's
to
on
fill the
route number
silence.
17 is going to be sent into my office after work. And we'll have a chat and potentially well, we have to punish them somehow, take them off the route, fire them. I've never fired a driver. I think I've fired one driver, but I think it was just to make space for all. So, yeah, I think it was just to make space for somebody else. We'll see how that. Oh. Now this car stopped because there's a pedestrian that's walking all the way along here, and he's waited for her at a green light to pass. So the light's green, and as you could clearly see, that light is red for the passengers, pedestrians, and yet she's still crossing. But if she was going to cross from one end of the road, which would have been red, I think, if she was stopped in the middle, we get the right to go forward. Once we've all passed, she then can go. So right now, that's on green, but she was crossing when it was red. So the AI for the pedestrians is, at the moment, an issue, and it's not working properly. And it's always fortunate when I have a driver next to me who's stopping when I think we want it to go, because that's when I know a pedestrian is crossing when they shouldn't be. Or when they should be, yes, but in these terms, she should never have been crossing that road in the first place. Oh. Right, I'm going to need to cut in here. I'm going to break off, let him come forward. I'm going to try something behind him. Okay, car will give me some space. It's a very, very frustrating life, being not only just a bus driver, but head of the bus driving company. When you see your senior drivers go into the side of people, he's waiting. He should be going. He should be going. Why is he not going? There was so much time he had till that car there just turned. Great. Okay, that's fantastic. You don't want to turn. That's fine. You want to turn. Now we've got a car who is going to want to turn right on the opposite side, and he's going to be given way first by this lorry, I presume.
Don't feel like working today.
Turn right, the guy will be turning left. So as we're trying to turn left, he's got to turn left on his side. He's going to get to go first. Oh, maybe not. Huh. Oh, for flip's sake. The AI, in terms of driving, is smarter than what I expected it to be. And runs a lot smoother than what I initially anticipated for the console version of the game.
Are you up for going to the
But
movies
the
today?
Which film?
I was thinking about
pedestrians
the new
is
superhero blockbuster that just came out.
still a
sure.
frustrating factor of the game to contend with and deal with.
Next stop, Freeview.
So I should be going away, but nobody's coming, so never mind. I'll go there first before you, mate. There was no light, so I just looked at one way and thought, well, you're going too slow. I'm just gonna go in front of you. We've got the right here, which I discovered on a YouTube video when somebody highlighted the you know, so, oh, for God's sakes, listen, just wait till I get to this next stop and I'll, oh, I better know, because I actually weighed it out one time, think I had time, and I lost experience points for it, stupidly.
Next stop, Freefield Settlement.
Was that a ghost?
I actually don't know why it would be a problem for people. I mean, okay, listening music loud is not nice on a public bus, but I've been on many buses before. Never once have I heard the driver stop or seen the driver stop the bus, look into his mirror or get up off his seat to go up to that passenger and be like, excuse me, turn the volume down on your iPod or your phone or whatever. Never once seen that before. Never will I ever see that in my life. So I believe this is where we hit the person. So I'm going to make sure this green car is going to have to wait. And okay, so I've turned, and once again it's at this very turn. I've turned, he's seen me turn, and yet he still drives into me. And I pick up the fine, which is €1,200. And look, that clearly tells you it says all. He's trying to overtake me. He's trying to overtake me on a street like this. That tells you that the AI for that car is an absolute pleb. Absolute pleb. And I even go as far as say is a fanny. Outright fanny.
Next stop, Dr. Doyle Street.
Thanks for being
Good,
so
we get a signal
punctual.
bonus there.
What a beautiful day. What is that sound? Does anyone else hear that?
Right. Let's get this show on the road.
Next stop, Dr. Julius Latchner Street.
So nobody should be crossing, and no one is crossing. It's safe. I might highlight that on Twitter, but I don't know. I doubt they'll act on that. They did say if there's any issues, contact us. I might do it, might not. I should, but it's just it's a small issue that you could avoid yourself if you are quick with the camera and you do. I mean, I feel like I do pay attention well enough, but like I shouldn't lose money because someone is crossing the road when they shouldn't be, knowingly when they shouldn't be, when the light for pedestrians to cross is currently at red, and if it's at red you shouldn't cross. That's the whole point of the lights for the pedestrians, where we have the lights for traffic as such. So if I'm stopping at red, they should be stopping at red for their signals. Now I notice I don't get a bonus for signaling there, but I didn't get a punishment for signaling in a straight line, because technically I'm still letting people know behind me that listen, I'm going in this direction. Because there's multiple directions I could go in. I could go straight ahead, I could go right, but I'm going straight ahead, which was bending to the left. So, you know, I have to let people know where I'm going.
I had such a wonderful day at the Luna.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
So I should be going to the last three stops. Fisher's Grounds, Rodanovic Bridge, and the train centre. Wonder what number that this was. Definitely better at least 17. Well, it's be having words, but well, I only could be having words with them.
Hey, are you aiming for those?
No, I wasn't, Doris. Not at all.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
That's what I call good service. Hi.
Yes, I believe the rest of
I
them are
was
waiting
not
for.
made for this weather.
They're waiting for the next bus.
I'm afraid I'm getting sick.
Ah, of course all lights are red.
I never thought Hans would come back to the family.
Next stop, Radovanovic Bridge.
Oh, that's what she meant.
So yeah, I can come in here. Passing crossing the road. Now I don't mind that to an extent because there's no lights and you just floor it. There's no lights, so this is just basically up to AI to say, listen, okay, we're gonna allow you to cross. But see, like, he's already
Yesterday we
coming
passed a
through,
purple cow.
Yeah.
and he's stopping at
saw it
a
too.
junction, in front of a junction when somebody's crossing. But in saying that, there was no lights to indicate to her whether it was the right time to cross or not. And this is just where pedestrians usually are given the leeway to go forward by the AI drivers out of their common courtesy. Like, I'm going to turn right here, but someone's crossing. I need to give way. What, Bob? Christ, he's
Sunday's coming.
just clean forward it.
Next stop, training center.
Right on time.
Next stop.
So this drive's
Central
gone a lot
Bus
smoother
Station.
than
Last stop.
originally.
Please leave the bus.
Now, actually, I could turn left, but there's no other stops, so I'm just going to keep going straight forward and it'll reroute me. So I've not really came into the bus station from... I've never even really driven past this bit before. Look at that. Incredible, isn't it? So I'm going to give way. And... oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to... You know, I'm a bus, if I be right. Just let it merge like that. No, reroute me? I've never driven on this bit of road before. So now I can turn in from this way. And he wants to nip in, alright, fair enough, but you had time. And for our success, no passengers hit this time.
Next stop, Central Bus
I
Station.
was not
Last
made for
stop.
this weather.
Please leave the bus.
Thanks for being so punctual.
And hopefully that means
Goodbye.
there's always people leaving their rubbish on my bus. 2 bits of garbage. Oh, I think I've messed up here. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I just wanted to mess around. Oh, great. I've locked myself in. Right, doesn't matter. Let's just see what managed to get up to 5. So some stops managed to get up to 4. So I shouldn't be too far away from the remaining stops at 5. There's still a few I need to do, so... The green route's almost done. I could do that again, but I'll go back and forth. I need to do the route 30. Also route 25, I believe. Although this route should take care of that. There's some on the yellow route I need to do. The red and orange, so 29 needs to be done. And I believe 26 also requires to be done. All those ones there, the cathedral ones. Now let's actually go find out, see who was driving number 17. Miriam, an ace driver as well. I'll take it into my office and I'll have words there. But I think I've been on for quite a little bit of a while. So technically we'll did that one route, but I've technically done it twice, so it's technically 2 routes. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't really think there's too much else. It's just gonna be a little bit repetitive. So I think I'm just gonna leave there and do all this quietly. I'm gonna